Yo, what's good? It's your man 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. Tonight I want to do a video on Deontay Wilder, who recently was ordered to face Andy Ruiz. This is a fight that honestly I'm really intrigued by. I haven't done a boxing video in a while, in years on this channel. Most of you probably just know me from my boxing content. I mean, from my basketball content, but I'm really a big boxing fan as well. And Deontay Wilder, yo, I mean, I don't care about the loss to Tyson Fury. Um, that's the king right there. That's the king. That's the dude who you want to see night in, night out. He's the guy that you want to hitch your wagon to for better, for worse. He's got the character. He's got the work ethic. He's got the persona. He's got the charisma. He's fun to watch. And for me, like most people who know me, I'm good with basketball. So to pull me away from basketball to something else, you got to be spectacular. And this dude is spectacular. And there's a few other fighters I like too out there. I'm still following the Charlos and the Haney and the Shakur Stevenson and seeing how the weight classes work out and still waiting on this Crawford Spence fight and all of that. But it's to say this fight really intrigues me, and I'm gonna dive into that in this video because I think it's something worth talking about. But if you like the video, smash the like button for me, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. And definitely let me know if you want some more boxing content. Yo, first of all, I want to say every boxer loses. And when I say every boxer loses. The idea of the perfect boxer, look, I don't even care about that. It's whack to orchestrate your career so much to the point where you're able to avoid any dangerous fight, or you wait until it's no longer as dangerous, or you fight somebody before they're too dangerous. Um, I'm kind of old school with it. I like cats who just say, "Hey, if you the one, if you the best, I want to face you. If you think you're the best, and I say I'm the best, I want to see you." And the Mayweather, I have mad respect for him as a fighter, and what he's done in the business of the sport. But I think it's also taken away from some of the competitiveness of the sport. And competition for me is what it's all about. I just finished watching the Warrior Laker game, and I'm gonna talk about that, in another video. But it just wasn't competitive. It wasn't competitive. I don't want to see a match that I already know the outcome for, because the other person or the other team on the other side just has a clear disadvantage. And in this fight with Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz, I wouldn't say that I see a clear. I mean, look, Deontay Wilder is probably going to win. I'd bet a good amount of money on it. But it's to say that Andy Ruiz is kind of like Luis King Kong Ortiz light when he first fought Deontay Wilder, even the second time. Like personally, I think Deontay Wilder was 100% when he said it. He said, I took something out of him. I took something out of King Kong Ortiz. When he knocked him out that second time, something in him left when it came to the sport of boxing. He no longer has a certain level of edge, of resilience to be able to be at the top. And it's been sad to see. I'm glad he's gotten some bigger fights that he's gotten paid more for, because the way folks was dodging him, it was just like, come on now, y'all are suckers for dodging somebody, trying to make excuses like, oh, it's not gonna make me enough money. Look, if this dude is here and he's been here and he's sitting here, you should have faced him. And so for me, guys like Tyson Fury, who skipped basically every dangerous fight out there, and got the dangerous one. And I do respect him for being able to win against Wilder. But damn it, if he hasn't dodged everybody else, and so, that leaves a lot to be desired. But back to Wilder, him facing Andy Ruiz, I think it's going to allow us to see an evolution of his talent. And hopefully it's something that he's working on with his trainer, Mike Scott, because I think it's going to be a great opportunity for him to take a chapter out of Anthony Joshua's book, to be able to follow that script, being able to fight Andy Ruiz on the outside, using his footwork, using his athleticism, using that stiff jab. I would love to see Deontay Wilder actually increase his punch count in that fight. Throw that jab, I mean, just resiliently. Just bow, bow, stick 'em, move, stick 'em, move, stick, stick. You know, maybe even double up that jab, and then use his athleticism and footwork to really just not allow Andy Ruiz to close the gap. And I want to see him take him into deeper water. I want to see him take him into that 8th round, 9th round before knocking him out, because I think he's always going to have that set up. Probably, after about the 4th round, the moment Andy Ruiz slows down even just a little bit, Wilder's going to have that straight right, or he's going to have a hook available to him that he can put him down with. But I want to see him actually show what he could do, similar to how Errol Spence did with Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence could have walked through Mikey Garcia and just train wrecked him. He could have did what he did, against most other fighters, and just went to the body, broke him down, and then just laid him out and stopped him. But instead, he decided to show his boxing skills on the outside. He decided to use his athleticism, his footwork, not allowing Mikey Garcia to close that distance, using his reach, maintaining distance, and just doing a great job of just using his ring IQ and just frustrating the hell out of a great fighter. And I think that that's something that's special when you see an already great fighter show an evolution of what he's capable of. And I think that this could be the perfect fight for him. Because the reality is, look, if you let Andy Ruiz get on the inside of you, he's got a shot. Make no mistake about that. And the reason why I said he's Luis Ortiz light from those first couple of fights when he fought Wilder is because he has the hand speed and that punching ability to be able to put together combinations, especially on the inside, to where he can catch you, because he has really fast hands. I say he's got faster hands than probably Ortiz or Fury. He doesn't have the reach. And I think that that's the major disadvantage for him. But if he ever got into that like Mike Tyson shape, where he could just come at you and get underneath those punches and get inside, I mean, I think at this point, he's almost at the point where, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't think Andy Ruiz is ever going to get into amazing shape like that. He's never going to get into that Canelo shape. But if he did, he could be one hell of a dangerous fighter because of that hand speed, because of his ability to throw in bunches and combinations, because of his ability to have legitimate knockout power, especially when he gets on the inside of you. But I think this could be an interesting fight because of what it can bring out of Deontay Wilder, because he's not going to be able to fight an old style where he's just trying to land one jab here, because I think that that's going to give Andy Ruiz an opportunity to get inside. He's going to have to do things like double it up. He's going to have to get on the outside. He's going to have to be able to quickly exchange and then show that he can pivot out and not just drop straight back, because that'll get him into trouble. The same way it got Anthony Joshua in trouble against Ruiz. And so this could be a great fight. I'm interested in seeing it. Hopefully it happens soon in like the next 3-4 months. I would almost love for him to continue to just kind of pace Tyson Fury. So when Fury faces somebody, Wilder faces somebody. Fury faces somebody, Wilder faces somebody. Every 3-4 months. And I'd love to see a progression that goes through Ruiz, then get Joshua, then get Usyk, and then be built back up for an opportunity to take on Fury again as he's acclimated a new style, added some serious pieces to his package of what he brings in the ring. But as always, I want to know what you all think. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications, and I'm going to holler at y'all in the comments section. Peace.